Welcome back, everyone. Thank you for joining me for today's story. If you're new to the channel, please help us out by hitting that subscribe bell. So it was a day like any other. Samantha, your everyday run-of-the-mill, I've read every self-help book but nothing's working kind of person, sat at her desk staring blankly at her vision board. You know, the one with all the Pinterest perfect images of beaches, million-dollar homes, shiny cars, and happy couples strolling through the park. The one that somehow looked more like a museum of dreams than an actual reality check. Today, something just clicked for her. And no, it wasn't because she magically woke up with all the answers. Though, wouldn't that be nice? It was because of something she heard on the way to work. A line that didn't just brush past her, but stopped her in her tracks and made her take a long, hard look at her life. You cannot change the people around you. You can only change the people around you. Wait, what? What was that supposed to mean? She replayed in her head over and over. You cannot change the people around you. Okay, sure, I get that. People are stubborn, set in their ways. They're gonna do what they do. Can't change them. Got that. But then the second part. You can only change the people around you. That's when it hit her. You see, Samantha had been wasting so much time trying to change the people in her life. Dragging them to the gym, nagging them about their negative outlook, trying to motivate her friends who never seemed to be on the same wavelength as her. She spent so much energy fixing others, and she had none left for herself. She wasn't living her life. She was trying to mold everyone else's life to fit her expectations, believing that if she could just get them on board with her goals, everything would align. But this one-liner, it flipped her entire approach on its head. I can't change them, but I can change who is around me. Her coffee cup nearly toppled over as the realization made her sit up straighter. Maybe, she thought, it's not about fixing or changing others. Maybe it's about surrounding myself with the people who already get it. The ones who are already on that same wavelength. She glanced at her phone. There it was. Her friend group chat filled with messages about weekend plans that involved gossips, complaining about work, and last-minute bailouts on commitments. Suddenly, it was clear. The people she spent the most time with were shaping her reality. Whether she liked it or not, their vibes were infecting her vibes. Their energy dragging her down. It wasn't their fault. They weren't bad people. They just weren't her people anymore. Now, let me stop right here and ask you, are you like Samantha? Have you been trying to change everyone around you, thinking that if they just shifted a little, your whole life would magically fall into place? Let's be real for a second. You've got your dreams, big ones. You've got things you want to manifest in your life, and you're serious about it. But here's the kicker. You are the sum of the 5 people you spend the most time with. Yep, I said it. Think about that for a second. Who are those people? Are they inspiring you, challenging you, uplifting you, or are they draining you, pulling you into drama, or holding you back with their own limiting beliefs? Because here's the truth. When you start surrounding yourself with the right energy, you don't have to fight so hard. And you don't have to push against resistance. Manifestation starts flowing. Your desires start showing up and it feels like magic. But really, you've just aligned yourself with the people who make it happen. So back to Samantha. That day, she made a decision. She stopped wasting energy trying to change her friends and started looking for the people who already had the mindset she was trying to cultivate. She didn't just drop her old friends like they were hot potatoes. I mean, come on, she wasn't that ruthless. But she did start to create distance. She joined an online community of go-getters and like-minded people, started attending local meetups for entrepreneurs, and guess what? Her energy shifted. Within weeks, she felt lighter, more positive, and strangely enough, her goals, the ones on that vision board she used to stare at every morning, started to feel more within reach. And you know what else? When Samantha started changing who was around her, it wasn't long before some of her old friends noticed. They started asking her for advice. They wanted to know why she seemed so different lately, so magnetic. That's the thing. When you start living in alignment, when you let go of trying to control others and instead focus on controlling your environment, the people around you notice. They either rise to meet you where you're at, or they naturally fall away. So here's today's takeaway. You're not here to fix everyone else. You're here to live your best life. And to do that, sometimes you need to shift your circle. It's not about abandoning anyone. It's about elevating yourself and letting others choose if they want to rise with you. But remember, you cannot change the people around you, but you can change the people around you. Now, go out there today and think about your circle. Who are the 5 people you're spending the most time with? Are they helping you grow, or are they holding you back? Make the shift. Watch how fast things start happening in your life. And trust me, those desires you've been working so hard to manifest, they'll come to you quicker than you think. You've got this. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Bye for now.